All right, well, it's time for our weekly real estate roundup. Associate broker David Mills is back with us this morning, and today we're talking about preparing your home to sell fast. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Stephen. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. So for people out there who are trying to sell their home and do it quickly, what are some of the first things they should be doing?
Alrighty. Well, this is a great subject as well, because we're going to look at some practical things that you should do if you're looking to sell your home and trying to sell it fast. Okay. One of the things, the first thing you should do, you should actually take an overview of your home and just do an inventory of what needs to be fixed in the home, and then contact your professional realtor and just make sure that you are everything, that you're not going to overspend. We're not looking for big major home renovations here.
You're trying to sell it and make a profit.
Exactly, exactly. So you need to kind of, what you're trying to do is overcome objections from the buyers before it actually occurs. So quick fix, small things like even your doorbell, when they're standing in front of your home about to go in with the realtor, they're looking at everything. So that front area of your home needs to look pristine. It needs to be, make sure everything's fine. The door's painted, the doorbell works, those types of things.
First impressions, right?
Exactly.
Or everything.
Exactly. The lawn's mowed, those type of things. So make those quick, affordable fix. Number two is reduce all the clutter in the home. So clear off the kitchen counters and the bathroom counters. It's not just a matter of being tidy and clean. It's bigger than that. It actually makes the room look smaller if it's cluttered. So clear out those type of things. It will really help.
When you're talking about clearing up the clutter, what about personal items like pictures, photographs, stuff like that? What should you do with those?
Put it away. Definitely. You don't need all that stuff on display when you're trying to sell the home. You're trying to make the home appealing to the general public, and so you just don't need to do that. So the third area should be to boost lighting. No one wants to walk into a dim, darkly lit home. It's not very inviting. So amp up the lighting in the home. That's a big deal. And then I guess the fourth area that I think is very important is to update your decor. And I think my reminder there would be to think more, go more towards Crate and Barrel and less towards Town and Country. So that would help.
That would help. Okay, but we're also talking about, an added expense.
So
how do you know when you're going overboard, spending too much?
Well, you don't want to go too far. Obviously, you want the home to be appealing to the general public and not so much your own personal taste. So you can depersonalize the home by, your knickknacks, your collectibles, downsize those things. It will help quite a bit. Keep it very simple. Keep it very general. That will help. Of course, keeping the home clean and at all times is very important. Sixth thing, hire an experienced realtor. According to the NRA, you'll sell it faster. It'll have more visibility, through online, everything. So, and you'll sell it for more money. And then lastly... Well,
David, before we go to the last one, what about keeping it clean? I mean, that's kind of hard to do, because if you're living in your home while you're trying to sell it, I mean, it's difficult to have a life, and at the same time, you're getting those calls from the realtors asking to show the home. What are some tips that you have to make that transition a little easier for home sellers?
Well, there's no real easy answer for that, because it just means the bed has to be made every day, and everything has to be put away when you use it every single day. The home has to be in showing ready condition every single day. So
instead of making a big dinner at home, maybe you just have to go out to eat a lot.
Absolutely. Keep it simple. That way you don't have as much work to do. When you put your hands on one thing, put it away.
Put it away.
Those type of things.
Clean up.
You got to do that.
Make sure the house looks good.
You're trying to sell your home and you're trying to sell it fast. And if you do that, these few things that will really make a big difference. And then, of course, the last thing we want to talk about was pricing. Price it correctly.
Wouldn't you say this is the most important thing?
It really is. Condition is great, and the condition of the home is one thing, but it has to be priced correctly. And so definitely speak with a realtor to help you with that, so that you're pricing home according to what the comps will allow for that area.
And that's where someone like you comes into play.
Absolutely.
An experienced realtor. David, thank you so much for those tips.
Thank you.
I bet it's going to help a lot of home sellers out there.
Now,
if you're interested in learning more about the Atlanta housing market, you can go to the Better Mornings Atlanta page of CBSAtlanta.com. We posted a link to David Mills' real estate website there, as well as his contact information, so you'll see it all there. David, thanks again.
Thank you.